Hey everybody, I kind of doubt anyone's going to see this. I think I have 5 followers on my my YouTube channel. I really only use my YouTube channel for staging area, for some practice videos. I think I might have the odd video. I haven't really put much here. I haven't really put much on YouTube since my Shield Networks days. But I wanted to start this maybe more for my purposes than just do a weekly vlog. I guess inspired by a good buddy of mine. And so here I am. So I want to do this just to kind of recap. Maybe I'm too lazy to write out a diary. Do people do diaries anymore? Journaling, is that what they call it now? Anyways, here I am. So I wanted to basically just go over what is going on. So I left Malwarebytes in December. It was a very, very hard decision to leave Malwarebytes. I was having so much fun. Thought that I wanted a change and went to Enea in the beginning of January. Great team over there, phenomenal people, interesting product. But then I felt that I really was missing the channel. There was something in me that, of course, I'm from the MSP industry, been there 14 years as an MSP. Was there for 2.5 years with Malwarebytes, working in the channel, had an absolute blast, love it, love MSPs, went to Enea, and again, man, I cannot say enough great things about that company. European companies have such a wonderful work-life balance, super great people, gave me a lot of freedom. It was actually tough to leave there too. I was reached out, I was tapped to come to IronScales and be the head of their partner success team. Again, working with MSPs, getting back in front of them, and something in my heart pulled me back there. And to be really honest, that's the root of it. Anyway, so I did leave Enea. I'm back over here, and now it was full force. My first week at IronScales was last week. I should have started these last week, but I honestly, to goodness, had zero time. The week before that, I had taken some vacation to go down to Austin, Texas. I got my, I went ahead and I got my, what's it called? Not my license, but ordained. I was ordained. So I could marry my cousin to her husband. So I was in Austin for that. As coincidence would have it, I was going to stay in Texas and head to Dallas for the Robin Robbins conference in Dallas. So that was my first day on the job. Got to Robin Robbins. Had no swag, had no shirts except for what we were giving away. So I threw on an IronScales shirt. And I mean, I had already started playing with the product a little bit. Like I told IronScales, like if I'm going to talk to people, if I'm going to get on a stage, if I am going to get behind a product, I have to love it, right? I have to believe in where it's going. And I was, to be really honest, and maybe just between me and all 5 of my viewers that may or may not see this, I was actually discouraged. I wasn't discouraged, but a good buddy of mine that I trust discouraged me from looking at coming to IronScales, and that I struggled with that a lot because he said, "What are you doing? Email security is so red ocean. Like if you're not familiar with the whole red ocean, blue ocean thing, red ocean is where like there's a lot of competition, it's being commoditized." And so that was always kind of in the back of my head when I was looking at the product, when I was going through, what I was going to be working with. And so I still interfaced with one of the awesome SEs over at IronScales. I asked some really tough questions. I talked to the leadership over there. And so I found that it's not a red ocean. I mean, I would say maybe purple ocean, right? Like obviously email security exists out there, but IronScales is going the blue ocean route in terms of how they're implementing AI, how they're making it an easy lift. They're taking away, like in a world where, and I talked about this all the time at Malwarebytes, and it's something that I had to teach a lot of the sales reps for our distribution partners, our own reps, was that I know that we talk about at Malwarebytes, we talked about EDR all the time, and we talked about MDR, and that was our world, or at least that's Malwarebytes' world. But at the end of the day, that's not the MSP's world. They don't get up every single morning thinking about their EDR dashboard. They don't get up every morning thinking about MDR and DNS security. They get up every morning focused on their clients and how they can better secure them. At least that's what I hope they're doing. They should be anyway. That's what we did as an MSP. Whole other story. Anyway, what I'm getting at is I love IronScale's approach because it's not, I mean, it's everything to their business is to obviously sell IronScales and partner with companies, but their whole business model is really to, and I know everybody says, it sounds so cliche, is to make life easier for them. But honest to God, if you start to look at comparing IronScales and the way they've implemented their adaptive AI and then the way that they set up compared to the legacy stuff, like, so we used Microsoft at my MSP. We were using Mimecast for years and years and years. Effective product for the time, but it's on the edge, right? It's at the gateway. Once things get past the gateway, or once it fools Mimecast, you're screwed. Like there's no recourse as a MSP. You got to do everything manually after that, and that's still the case for the traditional legacy, what we call SEG, Secure Email Gateway. Even the newer API SEGs, they still rely on legacy technology like transferring email back and forth through the gateway using SMTP. There's no post-delivery security. Anyways, that's what attracted me to IronScales. It's just, I'm in the honeymoon stage. I'll admit that I'm in the honeymoon stage from a job perspective, or from a technology perspective. I have not been more excited about a product. Like I was excited about Malwarebytes and eventually ThreatDown because, I mean, Malwarebytes had a special place in my heart, just like a lot of other MSPs, because it's been around forever. It's been around, it bailed me out so many times when I was starting my MSP, quote unquote MSP, back in 2008. It was break fix and so that had a special place in my heart. I was excited about that. I was excited to work with their guys over there and excited to see what they were doing and their belief in cybersecurity, and that's why I was able to do that. And now that I'm reflecting, when I decided to go to Enea, I what was I going to do? Go to another cybersecurity company that sells EDR, and I would feel two-faced, and I would feel fake, and I would feel like, oh, I just spent the last 2.5 years promoting Malwarebytes, and now I'm at wherever I might have gone. And so I think that's, if I can be really open and transparent, that's what caused me to leave the channel, I guess. And then I realized I made a mistake when the opportunity arose to come to IronScales. Wow, that's more than I wanted to share. Thought I would share. Anyways, back to IronScales. What am I doing? So we spent last week at Robin Robbins. I don't know what happened with Robin Robbins events. They used to be kind of slow. We used to go there and set up with ThreatDown, and I saw other vendors suffer this too, where the MSPs would come out after a session. It would be heads down and they'd be getting through the vendor hallway as fast as possible. This past week, like the team at Robin Robbins, don't get me wrong, I love the team at Robin Robbins. Some of the best events that I've spoken at have been Robin Robbins events because they are so organized, they're so professional. They give me a recording of my great videography of my presentation. They're phenomenal. But I found that their MSPs were less than interactive with the vendors. Completely different experience last week. Last week, I had vendors coming up to our booth, the IronScales booth, and saying, hey, you know what? Just thanks for being here. Thanks for making this event possible because we love to come to these. I just about fell over. And I think we got 200 scans out of 1,000, supposedly 1,000 attendees, which is really good if you don't do that kind of thing. Anyways, that was last week. This week, I have been drinking from the fire hose. Sure, I got to play with the product for a little while, but now I need to know the intricacies. I need to know the nuances. I need to be able to speak to it. I am presenting, so I come out straight into the fire. Last week at a conference, this week getting to know the team, integrating with the MSP channel team, getting my head wrapped around where we want to be with partner success. And next week, I'm off to Calgary to present at a PAX8 mission briefing. My role, again, is going to be like similar to what it was at Malwarebytes. I am going to be the face of the channel. I'm looking forward to getting back on stage a lot more, looking forward to integrating with our distributors. More on that some other time, maybe when I can talk about it. New partners are coming. I'm so excited. I'm absolutely thrilled. Anyways, I'm going to make this a little more formal the next time. This was an ad hoc deal. It's already at 10 minutes. Most of you are probably asleep or like, who is this guy? Again, it's not for you. I mean, if you love it, awesome. If you want me to talk about something, awesome. But this is more for me, just to kind of keep track of where I'm going, what I'm doing this week. Anyways, I'll get into details what I'm doing for product success. I want to shake up product success. Boy, we're going to build some fanatics, man. And I'm super excited. And I've already said too much. Anyways, yeah, until next time, until next week. Going to do these weekly. We're going to make this happen. See ya.